There's something that you need to know, that you need to hear, believe, understand from this point forward. It's Saturday morning, 8:30 a.m., and where are we heading to, y'all?
Basketball game.
Yes, we have first basketball games ever for the boys today. This is their first year playing basketball, and it's our first games, so we're excited. It's going to be a good time. Are y'all excited about the basketball games?
Yeah!
Paper submarine. Emotions, blissful hurricane. Swirling through me. Oceans and oceans.
Got me some coffee. It's 3:30 in the afternoon, and I'm drinking coffee. But that's what a full week will do to you. But yesterday we talked about dreams. And it's something that we'll keep talking about along this journey called life, especially if you're gonna hang with me on these videos and even in person in life, like we're just gonna keep talking about it. But earlier today, I was thinking about the fact that so many people struggle in believing in themselves. And I'm not Tony Robbins, I'm not insert name of inspirational speaker here. I haven't written any books, on how to inspire you to live a more fulfilled life. And I'm not trying to necessarily be that guy. But something that me and my wife talk about frequently is what we believe about ourselves. It's a very important topic to us because we're always trying to, grow and become better people. And in order to become better versions of ourselves, we have to deal with shit. We have to ask ourselves hard questions whenever we start feeling a certain way or whenever we react a certain way. Whenever we're faced with a specific, situation that brings something up, we go into it and we're like, why did I react this way? Why do I feel this way? And it typically brings up something from the past, some sort of pain, some sort of trauma, some sort of unresolved tension going on in our hearts and our minds and our souls, whatever. And it usually comes back to the core belief about who we are. A lot of times we don't allow ourselves to dream, or we doubt what we are capable of because of what we believe about ourselves. So I grew up in the evangelical Christian world, and I'm not a part of that anymore. And if you are, that's totally fine. But something about the story in the Christian world, I believe, really does humans a disservice. We'll talk about this more in detail in another video, but one of the main core beliefs in Christianity is that you are a sinner. Your original being, when you're born into this world, you are born into sin. And you're only made whole whenever you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Now that's how I was taught when I was growing up, and I know some parts of Christianity believe a bit different about some of these, little intricacies. But my wife was also raised in this, and something that we've both related to over the years is that we can easily feel like we are wrong. Our existence, just us being ourselves, that was one of those things that kind of never really sat well with me, and one of the reasons I ended up leaving Christianity altogether. And not everyone who comes from Christianity believes this, and not everyone who believes this comes from Christianity. But for a lot of people, we believe that our worth is nothing. We have such little self-worth. We have such little self-esteem. We believe that we can't really do the things that we want to do. We look at other people and we say, I'll never be able to do that. What they're doing, the money that they're making, the happiness and joy that they're experiencing, the life that they've built, the places that they're going, the things that they're getting to do, I'll never be able to do that. And you know what? That's bullshit. We just watched the movie Encanto, and if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's beautiful, and I'm a sucker for a musical. It's a great musical. Makes me cry every time. Gets me every single time. But it was good timing for what we're talking about, you know? Because, like, you matter. You're important. The things that you provide and give to the world are necessary and needed and wanted. So don't doubt yourself, because we need you to do what you do and to do what you love and to do what you're good at, because that's what makes the world a better place. Thanks, Encanto. And yes, it's an animated Disney movie, but it's fucking good. Almost everyone goes through hard shit. Almost everyone deals with pain. Almost everyone has some sort of trauma that they've been through in life. And that's okay, right? That's just part of existing. But I would say most of us haven't been equipped to deal with that, therefore leaving us in this predicament where we don't believe in ourselves, where we have so much self-doubt that it limits us from doing the things that we really want to do. Hell, we can't even fucking say what we want to do. We have a hard time getting out what we want to do in life because we don't even believe in ourselves enough to say it. What's the point of all this? What's the point of, me making clear that a lot of us are super insecure and don't believe we can do the things that we want to do in life? My point is this: you can do it. You actually can do it. And honestly, you're amazing. Like, you truly are an amazing human being. Like, what you believe that you can do right now, you can actually do so much more than that. I know that I've got many flaws. I've got so many things to work through and so much more to grow. But you know what? I've finally come to believe that this right here, me, I am capable to do more. I might not have the skills and abilities to execute the things that I'm dreaming for, in the future, but I can do something right now. I can make a step right now. To quote the great film Frozen 2, I'll do the next right thing. I can do the next right thing, and so can you. We don't have to have it all figured out. What we need is some clarity, like we talked about yesterday. Sit down, write out what you want to do, write out some goals that you want to accomplish, and start with something small. Start with the things that you can do day to day. Stop believing the lie that you're incapable of achieving things, of achieving great things. Like, let's just stop believing that. It's bullshit. You're amazing, you're beautiful, you're incredible, you're smart enough to do it, you're strong enough to do it. We get stuck in our head. Get out of your fucking head. I think if we started living, you, me, all of us, that we believed the best of ourselves, we believed the best in ourselves, that the world would be a better place. Because I will tell you this from experience: the more that I've learned to love myself, the more that I've learned to look in the mirror and love me, the more I'm able to love people around me, the more I'm able to accept people around me, the less I judge, the less I compare. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment. Before I'm done for the day, I do have to say this: if you're struggling mentally and emotionally, if you feel like you just can't get it together and you're trying to make progress in life, but you keep getting stuck in your head, go to therapy, talk to somebody, get help, actually do it, okay? If you need recommendations on that, comment below or reach out to me on Instagram. We've got people who we trust and that we would gladly send you to for help. But that can also be a practical first step, is getting over some of the trauma in your life so that your brain can actually change and be able to believe in yourself. I gotta go. But I'll see you tomorrow.